This is a time warp video. When I'm filming it, I'm in the comfort of my own home. By the time it gets uploaded, I will have gone feral in the wilds of New Zealand. You've heard 1,000 times that storytelling is important for communications and marketing, but what does that actually mean? And what counts as a story for these purposes? There are lots of things that happen that don't make for good stories, and lots of moments in time or even abstract concepts that do. And any given event can either come to life in the hands of a skilled storyteller or fall apart and feel meaningless in someone who doesn't quite know how to roll it out. The point of storytelling is usually to convey a specific idea and get the audience to attach emotionally to that idea so that they're more open to doing whatever you're trying to persuade them to do. This has been done throughout history to pass down morals, ethics, even laws. It's used in politics to win votes or to attract people to resistance movements. It's used in marketing to get people to buy whatever you're selling. And there's an art to doing it well. Think about it like taking a photo. When you look at a photo, your eye needs to know where to look, what's important, what's key to the idea or emotion that the photographer is trying to convey. If you're zoomed too far out, you don't know where to look. You don't know what's important, what to look at, how to feel about it. The key to a powerful photograph is to zoom in, to focus on the key subject. Frame in only on what needs to be seen and crop out the rest. You also want to make sure that some things are in focus and some things are out of focus, which creates a sense of depth and again directs the audience to know what's important. And finally, a good photographer knows that the angle from which you photograph a subject is going to impact the audience's emotional reaction to that subject. As a storyteller, you're basically doing the same thing. You choose a story that conveys the idea that you want to share. And then you cut away all the extraneous information that doesn't serve that main point. You focus only on what matters. You use your words and potentially visuals to bring it to life. And you share background information in an efficient way that doesn't distract from the main point. And think about your angle. Whose perspective on this story does the audience need to see? Are you in favor of this idea? Are you against it? How do you want the audience to feel? And what language will you use to suggest these things to them? It's easy to see this stuff in action all around you. We live in a world where two people can see the same event and come away with two completely different interpretations of that event. And in fact, I would love to hear in the comments an example that you've seen of this recently. Any example I could give will be obsolete by the time you see this video, so share yours with me. And there is one final point that I'm not going to dive into in this video, but I'd love to have a discussion about it in the comments because it's really interesting. And that is the ethical side of using these techniques that I've shared. Because here at Stage Light Communications, we're big on making ethical use of communication. Storytelling techniques can be used to help people make sense of the world and move forward in meaningful ways, but they can also be used to manipulate and mislead. And I don't want you to do that. So, let's talk about this in the comments. How would you use these techniques in your own life, in your own work? And where do you draw the line? I really want to geek out about this in case this wasn't obvious. So don't let me down, superstars. And I will talk to you very soon.